On this episode of STU Spotlight,
we highlight a standout athlete dominating the court and setting the standard in the AAC.
Plus, we take a closer look at a faith-led leader on campus who's inspiring students in and outside the classroom.
And hear from a seasoned news professional as he shares insight and advice for aspiring journalists.
We'll also take you inside the Student Poetry Festival, where powerful spoken word and creative expression takes center stage.
Plus, this week's Bobcat of the Week highlights a student leader making an impact across campus.
And in Tell Me More, we find out how students are really spending their time between classes.
Finally, we close with heartfelt reflections as our seniors say their goodbyes. All this and more on
STU Spotlight. Hey Bobcats, thanks for joining us for a final episode of STU Spotlight for the spring semester.
We've got an exciting show ahead highlighting student achievements, impactful voices, and the moments that make our STU community stand out.
From back-to-back championships and back-to-back Player of the Year honors, one STU volleyball player is setting the standard in the AAC.
It's not just about winning, it's the leadership, consistency, and discipline that continues to elevate the team.
Right, it takes showing up every day, putting in the work, and maintaining the level of excellence over time.
Here's a closer look at how this athlete continues to dominate on the court.
Power, precision, and consistency. Three things that define one of the most dominant volleyball players in the AAC conference.
You know, pressure is a privilege. It just means that people look up to you. And I try not to think about it too much. When I get the ball, I just try to do my best because I'm not perfect, I'm still human.
Kalen is not just a special player, he is phenomenal. He's the guy that any coach would love to have.
And at the center of it all, Kalen continues to raise the standard.
Kalen is a calm, behind-the-scenes leader. He's always there giving 100 in practice, and he's just the kind of guy you look up to.
I've coached many in my life, not many like Kalen. Kalen is just such a special guy that really made this program right now what we are.
Kalen is a real deal powerhouse, leading his team to undefeated conference titles and winning AAC Player of the Year back-to-back, marking his place as one of the best in the conference.
He just delivers every single time, and I think that's the obvious reason why the AAC has put him Player of the Year twice.
It's just something to say that, okay, I've done something, I've achieved something, but I'm pretty goal-oriented, so I'm like, what's next? That's just how I am.
Winning AAC Player of the Year once is impressive, but doing it twice puts Kalen in a league of his own.
Even a guy like him that has all these stats, Player of the Year, player, best player, All-American that he got last year as well. You could still see that he would feel some sort of insecurity sometimes, and all the time me and Coach Whitney would be like, how? Like, you're Kalen Ingram.
I don't love all the public attention, and being on the court, you're in front of a lot of people, but honestly, it's like one of the most safest places when I'm playing volleyball.
For Kalen, the awards tell part of the story, but it's the work, the consistency, and the leadership that truly define who he is. I'm Anthony Iser on STU Spotlight.
That level of discipline doesn't just happen. It takes focus, consistency, and a strong mindset.
And across campus, that same mindset can be seen in different spaces beyond athletics.
There's a leader on campus making a meaningful impact, guiding students both personally and spiritually.
He's known for being faith-led, inspiring, and grounded while also embracing a strong passion for fitness.
Here's a closer look at the impact he's making within the STU community.
A college campus is filled with different leadership presence, varying from students, professors, and faculty. However, one leader uses spiritual guidance to embody true inspiration.
My mission is a priestly mission. As a priest, my first responsibility is to be a sign of God's presence to the young people on campus.
Through Father Capo's work in campus ministry, he focuses on building connections and creating a welcoming environment.
I would describe Father Capo's impact on the university community as a whole as being a pioneer in bringing the Catholic identity to the forefront of everything that we do on campus. He's done a great job of making sure that the Catholic identity of the university is at the center of everything that we do.
When I first met him, my grandfather was at the hospital, and sadly he passed away just a few weeks after. And the first person that actually helped me get through that tough moment was Father Capo.
That sense of community has left a lasting impact on many students.
It has impacted my faith a lot. Especially, it all started when I had to do CPR on someone at the beach, and that person passed away. And I was like a little bit traumatized after that. I saw desperation on other people's face when that person passed away. So I really started talking to him about what's after death, and that kind of brought me very deep to my Catholic faith, and that's how it most impacted me.
For Father Capo, being present for students is at the center of everything he does.
For a priest to foster relationships with students on campus, it's just being authentic from your heart, witnessing to the joy of the gospel, to the joy of Christ that you have encountered. So just as the apostles, the first disciples, the saints through the centuries, it's just being a mirror of God's love for others.
I think that the community that Father Capo has built here at St. Thomas is very welcoming and supportive. He's always there to talk to us.
What stands out to me the most is really his eagerness to mentor and to be available to not only the student community, but his colleagues in the president's cabinet alongside the president and other vice presidents and the faculty and staff.
While many know Father Capo for his role in campus ministry, there's more to the lead priest. Alongside his spirituality, he is also devoted in fitness.
I definitely think that there is a connection between faith and fitness, because our Catholic faith calls us to recognize that the body is a temple of the Holy Spirit.
I think that he's the definition of discipline. He has a lot of things to do and a lot of things to deal with, and he always has the time to take care of himself and also being there for us. And as a student athlete, I admire him so much. He motivates me a lot.
His fitness journey is definitely a big aspect of who he is and what his ministry. He's known worldwide for his fitness journey. I think the big thing is his motto, right? And I call it his motto, but the three things that he always promotes whenever he talks to anybody, and it's being fit, mind, body, and spirit.
As the year comes to a close, his influence remains a lasting part of the campus community. Reporting for STU Spotlight, I'm Valeria Castillo.
Hearing from experienced voices can have a lasting impact, especially when they've been in your shoes.
And students recently had that opportunity during a special campus visit from a seasoned news professional.
Take a look at the insight shared.
I hope that they leave today inspired. I hope they leave knowing that they can do anything if they set their mind to it. And despise not small beginnings. It doesn't matter where you start, it really does matter where you finish.
I love the turnout. I was so happy that students from all disciplines were in the audience. It just shows how students are committed to learning from professionals and people who lived ethical leadership experience in the world.
What inspired me to come to this event is Calvin Hughes. He's a legend in terms of the broadcast industry. And, I want to be part of the broadcast industry myself. So I was thinking, just to get a different voice from my peers and my professors. So it was really great to see him.
Moments like that reflect the growth and achievement happening across campus.
From students being recognized for their accomplishment to faculty bringing the community together, there's always something that's happening at STU.
And here's a look at some of the highlights around campus.
Campus always has some pretty cool events.
You're right about that. You know, for many students, expression goes beyond academics and into creativity.
That was very clear at the Student Poetry Festival, where student voices took center stage through spoken words and storytelling. Bobcats shared personal experiences and powerful messages.
Here's a look at how students turned those moments into art.
On every campus, there are voices waiting, not just to be heard, but to be felt. At St. Thomas University, those voices took center stage during the International Poetry Festival.
Poetry is accepted by young people. We have our students here who are engaged, whether they're either planning this event, putting the poetry together and doing spoken word in some format, in some genre.
The festival highlighted students' creativity while creating space for expression, collaboration, and connection across campus.
We had a lot of poetry events, but then we decided on making one major event for poetry. And that's the idea of the STU International Poetry Festival, to celebrate poetry, diverse voices, and inclusion, making everybody feel welcome.
Poetry has always been a powerful way for people to express their thoughts, their emotions, and their experiences. Today, we see that power come to life.
It gives students a chance to be hands-on and actually take a firmer hold of their education outside of the classroom. It gives them a chance to collaborate with one another instead of working individually. And it gives them a chance to indulge in the written word, especially in the lyrical power and beauty of poetry, especially.
Seeing everyone going around, looking at the boards, learning about poetry around the world, learning about different experiences and cultures at the same time is really cool.
Professors say poetry's impact reaches far beyond the page.
I think in this day and age, primarily because of technology, people are losing sight of just how powerful literature is. It's the only form of writing that effectively can encapsulate the truth of the human experience. But it doesn't rely on facts, it relies on truth.
At St. Thomas University, the Poetry Festival proved every voice has a place to be heard. I'm Jaden Anderson with STU Spotlight.
It's great seeing students and faculty so passionate. Poetry is extremely important in the realm of literature.
I couldn't agree more. STU is full of students making an impact, and some go above and beyond in everything they do. This week's Bobcat of the Week is a true example of leadership, balancing athletics, academics, and student involvement.
Our host, Rania Mehta, sat down with the Bobcat of the Week to learn more about what drives this special Bobcat and how she manages it all.
Hey Bobcats, and welcome to this week's edition of Bobcat of the Week. I'm Rania Mehta, and today I'm here with not only an exemplary Bobcat, but a close personal friend of mine. I'm so excited to present the first official interview with your SGA president, Miss Alexandra Bruno. Now tell me, Alex, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm really excited to be here.
We are so excited to have you. Today I thought it'd be a good idea for our fellow Bobcats to get to know you on a more personal level. Now you have a really impressive resume, from being the Sun Conference Student Athlete Representative for the NAIA, a co-founder and former chief of staff for Bobcat Mock Trial, the volleyball team captain, and voted team's champion of character, the STU Ultimate Bobcat, and your SGA president, which is quite the mouthful. Tell me, what inspires you to keep pushing you every day?
Honestly, my relationship with the Lord is something that I value a lot, and I acknowledge all the blessings He's given me. I'm so grateful, and one of those things being my friends and family, who are an amazing support system for me.
Well, that is so wonderful to hear, and you genuinely inspire me every day to be better and work harder. Now, are you ready for the Get to Know You speed round?
Yes.
All right. Favorite movie?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Favorite food?
Steak, specifically grilled by Papa Bruno.
Can't get better than that.
No.
Favorite animal?
Hedgehogs.
They're really cute.
They're so cute.
Now tell me, what's your best STU memory?
Any moment where I'm dying laughing, either in the calf or the training room.
Trust me, it happens all the time.
Every day. Daily occurrence.
And your favorite team memory?
When our post-Sun Conference championship celebration here in the locker room, the vibes were immaculate. Can't get better than that.
I can attest. And tell me, what do you look forward to most when you start your day?
Once I'm out the room and I'm on the go, any moment that I can just sit and have a conversation with one of my closest friends and just catch up and giggle and whatever, I love it. I'm here for it.
Now that we've gotten to know you a bit more, it's unfortunately time to wrap up this segment. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. It was such an honor and such a privilege to have you.
Honor was mine.
Thank you so much. Well, that's it for now. Thank you, Bobcats, for tuning in to this week's episode. Until next time, God bless and go Bobcats!
Alexandra is such a gem. It's amazing to hear how she balances it all. That takes a lot of dedication and time.
Speaking of time, students often find themselves with gaps between classes. Some use it to catch up on work, others to relax, and some are just trying to make it through the day.
And this week's Tell Me More, our host, Valerie Delgado, asks students how they really spend their free time on campus. Let's take a look.
Hey, I'm Valerie Delgado, and today we're talking about something everyone deals with, those random gaps in between classes. You might have 1 or maybe 3 hours, and honestly, what you do with that time makes a big difference. Let's see what our fellow Bobcats have to say. This is Tell Me More.
My advice for someone who has gaps between long classes is use the time on campus. There's many opportunities here, a lot of outdoor opportunities, just chill here.
Use your time wisely, don't waste your time management.
During my breaks in between classes, I usually go to auditions because I'm always hungry all the time, and I gotta get my meal exchange before it runs out.
Usually go to the breezeway by the library in the law school.
I think the breaks are useful because it gives me time to read and review in between my classes.
I mean, it gives you a chance to get something to eat or do a little bit of work, but I do think when there's too much time between classes, it can make your day longer for no reason.
I have class 10:50 to 12 and then 1:40, so I have 1 hour, 40 minutes.
I don't have any gaps in between my classes.
I only have 1 hour in between my classes.
In between moments might seem small, but they say a lot about how we get through the day, and everyone's got their own way of dealing with those gaps. Thanks for tuning in to Tell Me More. I'm Valerie Delgado, and I'll see you next time.
The semester is winding down, and it's a bittersweet moment as the seniors reflect on their time at STU and get ready to move forward.
Let's take a look at what some of our seniors have to say about closing this chapter.
Hey, my name is Valentin Naza.
Hi, my name is Genesee Burgos.
Hi, my name is Agustin Lachowitz.
Hello, my name is Máximo Andrés Testero.
Hi, my name is Isabela Martins Granja. Hi, my name is Carolina de Vega.
Hi, my name is Kervitz Warnen, and we finally made it.
It's a weird feeling actually to graduate, but I feel like it's time for a next chapter, and I'm pretty grateful to have made those experiences, and I'm ready for the next chapter.
When I first started college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. It was a big step in my life. I was moving countries, I had to start from scratch, but all the lessons that I learned throughout these years really taught me a lot and built the person that I am today.
When I started college, I was an intro kid with the following question in mind. Are all these efforts going to make sense at the end?
As these years have gone, I've been much more social, taking advantage of all the relationships that I can make with people here.
Coming here and seeing all the things that I had made me more honest and humble about what I have back home and what I have here and right now.
I think who had the biggest impact in my college experience was my mom. She was always here helping me whenever I was anxious, confused, and stressed about something. She would always help me.
Throughout my college years, I think my friends were the one who had the most impact in my life because they helped me through so much things, and I'm so happy that I found them.
I think the biggest difference between me as a freshman and now a senior is basically the fact that I understood my limits and that I understood what kind of person I am.
What I would miss the most would be all the experience and memories that I'm leaving behind.
Freedom, I would say. I have so much freedom here.
I'm approaching this next chapter of my life with the same intrigue and excitement compared to when I started college.
I'm excited, but I'm fearful, so we'll see how the next chapter of my life truly goes.
Looking forward to continue my studies and to achieve more things.
I'm approaching this next chapter of my life with a lot of excitement and confidence too. I think I'm prepared for the future and for my career right now, and I'm really excited to see what's next.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. See you at graduation. Go Bobcats.
Moments like that really put things into perspective. You can see just how much STU has meant to them.
It's definitely a special moment and a reminder of the impact this community has on its students.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at STU Spotlight to stay connected and catch exclusive content.
For STU Spotlight, I'm Juan Bras.
And I'm Kamora Lee.
Thanks for watching, and always remember,
Go Bobcats!